Hey, I'm having trouble finding motivation to work on my game. I've been going through some like crazy mood swings lately. Today when I was outside, when I was heading over to electrolysis, I was like panicking. I kept thinking things like I'm evil, and I had some really fucked up dreams lately. And then I was in a good mood, and then this is gonna sound so bitter and jealous and sad, but like I was just watching Hungrybox's stream where he announced that he's quitting his job and is gonna like full-time melee and stream and shit. And it's an emotional outpour, and like all the support comes in, and everyone's like, there's all the support, and I feel like I guess I'm happy for Hungrybox. I just felt like I remember what that support felt like, and I don't have it anymore. And my year's been so fucking hard, and I know what people would like people would support me if I was like, oh, I'm gonna speedrun, and like, I don't know, just everything, like my wrists being shitty, and like having like left Twitch behind. Motivation is just hard for me right now. I got something cool in the mail today. I got like a cool thing to wear, and I'm pretty pleased with it. On Twitter I said it fitted me perfectly, but then like upon further examination, like I think it could be a little bit different, but it doesn't matter. Like it fits me really well. I had electrolysis today, but I'm not wearing any makeup, and I have a bit of acne too. I don't want to wear the thing that I got right now because I did have electrolysis today, so like I have like, I don't know, like my skin's a little messed up anyway. I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow and wear it, and I might take some pictures tomorrow, but like sometimes I wonder if like my life is gonna be some like huge tragedy and like nothing will turn around. It seems possible. It seems like that's the path I'm headed down. Some like tragic fucking... I don't know. It's just like, what can I do? And I feel like streaming is not beneficial for me anymore. I don't know what happened. It's draining for me. It's draining for me to sit here and like expose myself to people where they just like sit behind their window and talk shit at me. And the support that I get, I don't fucking feel it. And I feel like my mood just flips so fast. It goes from a good mood to a horrible mood. Why stream then? Yeah, well, I don't know. I just wanted to vent, so I turned on my stream. But I was planning on not streaming today either. I was planning on like streaming less often. Just fucking like disappearing or something. I had goals, and then my wrists hurt, and now I don't have goals. And I was having fun working on the game project, and now I've kind of burnt out a little bit. I just feel it's hard to even just like... It's hard to even exist. It's hard to even exist. I don't know how people expect me to do anything. Well, am I happy with where I am in life? I wanted to relinquish my desire to like gain everyone's support. I wanted to give it up because I can't get it. Well, I'm working on the game project, John, but my motivation is like waning, and life feels so hard. It does. Like, just throwing a big pity party on my stream today. Just wanna like drive everyone away. Like drive everyone out. I feel like my usefulness has expired. Like my purpose in life now is to just cling on for tomorrow. I did a couple new things today, but I don't know. I just feel like left out. I feel left out. I feel like forgotten. I feel useless, purposeless. And I think life is really hard. No, I don't still do pot. You say clean, but I've had Klonopin. Yeah, people don't know how to help me, and I don't know what they can do to help me, honestly. I don't know what they can do. I'm gonna see a friend. When is that? In like 2 weeks, I'm seeing a friend. I did that already, Mitch. Can I put some words on what I'm thinking right now? Or what I'm feeling right now? I'm feeling like there's nothing to say, there's nothing to do. And this game project is something to do, but it's like I can't even motivate myself to work on it right now. And every day feels hard, and that when I go to sleep, I have horrible dreams lately. I had some extremely fucked up nightmares that actually burst into tears after I woke up. It feels like I don't have any usefulness. I'm like useless. My use has expired, and like my body is falling apart. I think all these thoughts like, I'm evil, I should accept that I'm evil. I'd be happier if I just accepted that I'm evil. Like, those are some thoughts that I was having, and like, I don't know. Sometimes I think weird identity thoughts. It just feels like I just feel alone. I feel evil. I don't know, schmooples. I feel evil, like, I just want things from people. I don't care. And I don't know, I think sometimes people are trying to be nice to me or like trying to support me, and I just like do not give a fuck. And I can't like engage these people very well, and I don't really want to, and I feel like I deserve way more than what I have, and I'm not gonna get it. I also feel like chronically ugly, and that I'm like doomed to be like horrifically ugly. I think I was losing interest in the game because I already got a lot of the core, like, I got a bunch of core stuff done, and then now it's like, I have to expand it more, but I don't know, it's just like, I can't bring myself to work on it. It's just like, I don't know, it's like tedious to do. I have no one to play it with, and I'm too selfish and scared to share it because I feel like it'll be taken away from me. And I feel like I want to be possessive of it because it's like mine. I feel like I'm afraid to share with others because they'll just take it from me. I watched a review about Stardew Valley. I pretty much know what happens in the game, and I think I'd be depressed playing it thinking about ticking up like arbitrary numbers of shit and like slowly progressing my game towards like the fucking like closer to the end state where everything is like optimized or whatever. It's just a fucking huge time sink. What do I get out of that? Is there anything to get out of that except wasting my life? I think I am a masochist. I quit weed. But now I'm having horrific dreams. I get in these moods where it's like I'm so pent up. And then I'll like suddenly cry and pour a ton of it out. But it just keeps happening over and over. I wish there was something I could do to like have people love me for me. And I feel like there's not. There's nothing I can do, and like there's nothing I can do except sit here and whine. And then like some people are kind to me and they enjoy what I do, or like they enjoy me as a person. But it's never fucking enough for me. It's never enough. Never. It's never enough. Yeah, FGDGS, you're right. You also just got banned apparently, but feels like it's all I can do. I don't know what's to do. Like, how can I pull myself out of this mindset and like I don't know. Well, what is there? Like, what the fuck is there? Christopher, I think the reason I'd want a partner is so I can get high on oxytocin. Okay. So I feel just alone. Just do what, Nickel? I believed in myself forever, Cyber. No one else does, and it's like that belief has started to falter. And it's like really bad. It feels bad. It feels like I'm just doomed. Someone being happy through my content only makes me a tiny bit happy. It usually doesn't register for me, and like, I feel like I crave so much more love than I have, that it's just like absurd difference will not satisfy me. It started to feel okay when I had like 600 viewers again and it was climbing, but then my wrist got fucked up, and the only reason I had that many was because I was doing the shit that people wanted me to do, and I couldn't even do that because of my wrists. And like, it felt like it was gonna work out, and then the wrist thing fucked it up. And like, streaming being so draining, like, I don't know how people can possibly expect me to turn on my stream and be like, hey, let's do something cool, because it's just fucking draining. If what we do in our life is pointless, Zach, then then why care to do anything? But I don't necessarily believe that. I believe that what you do in your life isn't necessarily pointless, but I feel so fucking useless. And everything just feels hard, and like, humanity just has like a fucking problem. And I don't know. More learning. Too much learning. I think so, Robin. I guess I'm kind of vlogging right now. God, my finger hurts. Why is my whole body just falling apart? My teeth hurt, my finger hurts, my stomach is bad, my knees are bad. I think my shoulder might be bad. My wrists are bad. My teeth need to be cleaned, my forehead's too big, my hairline's fucked up, my jaw is messed up, and I don't know. And that's just like my physical body. Also, my nightmares are horrible and my mood swings are strong, and I guess I'm fine with the mood swings. It's just like, it seems like there's so much negativity. It's been such a fucking hard year, and I just like, I feel like what I want to do is just like escape from any responsibility at all and just like try to cope with like existing. In my nightmares? Well, I was killed in my nightmare last time. Yeah, my mango. I was shot and killed in my dream. And they pointed a gun at my mom, and she was crying. And then I was dying, and it was just over. What was I doing in the dream when I was killed? Okay, I was like, the dream was like I was in Wisconsin. And I was like waiting for a pizza, but I was also like super paranoid. I was like kind of hiding from everyone. And the pizza delivery person comes, and they don't have a pizza, they have a gun, and then I noticed they didn't have a pizza right away. And I was like, this is wrong, and then I get shot. And even though I was so paranoid, and even though I noticed right away that it was wrong, I couldn't protect myself. And so I was shot, and like I end up in the backyard, and they drag my mom out with a gun pointed at her head, and I'm just like, I have a bullet in me and I'm dying. And I'm just watching it all happen, and I'm like, who is this? Like, why is it like this? Why am I dying like this? And then I just die. And that's my dream. I woke up and I started crying. Then I don't think I got enough sleep. I wanted to get more sleep, but I wasn't able to. I don't have Skype. I'm scared of people, my mango. I'm scared of other people. Oh, I just woke up, Carlos. Yeah, my mango, yeah. Make peace with the darkness. The positives in my life, okay. Positives. My, like, all the shit I've done in my life. like, I spent a ton of time learning to, like, draw, kind of. I spent a ton of time early on in Melee before it blew up, and, like, I did some amazing shit in it, and, like, I graduated college, and I got pretty good at design, and I built communities, and I don't know, I was like legendary speedrunner, and like my parents are really cool, and I think I've had a pretty blessed life. I paid off all my student loans, even though it was like a bunch. And I came out, but I'm so bothered by like my features sometimes that it feels like it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy sometimes. Like it flips so much though. Like sometimes I'll be like, holy fuck, like I can't stand how I look. I can't stand it. And then other times, I don't know, it's fine. I guess there's other good things too, but that's like part of what came to mind. Would I consider going back? What do you mean? I do not see my parents often, but I talk to them. I call them. I don't know what that link was. Pasteboard. Sometimes I am AA, sometimes. It fluctuates a lot, and like, it's so biased, this fucking camera. This camera's biased in most situations. In a lot of situations, I feel like, oh, it fluctuates so much, it's so insane. It's so fucking hard to cope with, because like, in some lighting, in some situations, just sometimes, I'll look at myself and I'll be like, I feel so good. And then other times, it drives me fucking crazy. I can't even like, handle it. And when I can't handle it, it feels like I can't even like, oh, it feels so bad, it happens so much too. It feels horrible because I feel like I'm inexpressive and it like damages that further. It's like a fucking like identity issue. It's like if I don't see myself as like kind of successfully transitioning, then like I feel so horrible. I mean, it's somewhat, Robin, I don't know. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I don't know. It's just sometimes it gets me. It got me today. I felt like a freak, like an evil freak. I felt like an evil freak walking down the street. Well, I think this camera is kind to my jaw, and my forehead is huge, and you can't even tell on this camera. But my forehead's like fucking huge, and like it looks so bad when I take a picture with my phone, or like sometimes when I look, like when I catch my reflection. Sometimes I think the vanity is killing me because I don't live up to my own like I don't live up to myself, or what am I trying to say? My shoulders are kind of wide, but it's actually not too bad though. I think my body in general doesn't bother me, which is good. It's just like my face. Okay, well before I had like no friends, and now I have a few friends. That's kind of how it went. Yeah, Robin, yeah. But that paired with like, okay, the thing is, it's paired with like self-expression, because if the things that bother me feel like masculine, then it feels like I don't even have like like I feel like by asserting that I am a girl, it's like I feel like ashamed to assert it when I feel bad about how I look, because there's like masculine features that like sort of like separate me from that. Anyway, it's like when the good self-image wavers and shakes, then that really kills like my ability to express myself, I think. And when I stream so much, I'm like exposing myself so much, and I think it can be very draining. And that feels bad sometimes. And like, yeah, people are right, like, I don't know, like having some close IRL friends is good. I feel like I'm not like super close though, and because of that, that's probably not helping me. Masculinity, I'm kind of talking about, there's a couple of different things. Like one is sort of like aesthetically, and another one is kind of like how I compare myself to my dad sometimes, and I don't want to be my dad. I don't want to turn into my dad. I don't want to grow up into my dad. I want to be separate from that. And I guess I am, but I find myself similar to my dad a lot, and when that happens, and like he's one of the few people that I actually talk to like regularly, like I don't know, through like voice communication, which is probably rubbing off on me more, which is like, I love my dad, but I don't want to be my dad. And I don't know, it bothers me. And also like speaking like speaking and talking and expressing myself, later, Amir. No, the police siren is part of my reality. There's always sirens going off. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, I guess so, Robin. Like right now I just got a moment looking at Johnny's comment that says, "Are you okay, Narcissa?" I wanted to answer that with like, I think I'm okay, I think I'm feeling better, but like I felt like I didn't even know how to say that. Like I couldn't even say it. Like sometimes it's strange. And now it's so stupid because I just said it, right? I just said it, but I couldn't just like reply. Like I thought the response, but then I couldn't like speak it. I couldn't get it out. It's like if I tried to, it would have like bothered me to say that because I could tell that I wasn't able to like articulate that. I don't know, it's so strange. It's so fucking strange. That happens to me a lot. Like there's just like moments where I just know, or at least I'm starting to realize, like before it just kind of happens sometimes, where it's like my voice when I speak out loud, like I can have a thought and then I can't translate that into like speech. It's like fucking strange. Like I could type it easily. I could easily have typed a response, but now I have to like go on this long fucking like rant just to like say that. Auditions for the Discord. Yeah, the audition room. That's like a voice communication room that I should probably use it more, but sometimes that I feel like I'm shy around people. Like on my stream, like I'm the queen of the stream, and it's like my stream, so I'm more comfortable just like talking on the stream, but like talking to other people on voice communication, kind of like I kind of don't want to a lot. I don't tend to do it. It might be nice to do it, but I also feel like people will say things to me and expect a response, and like sometimes I would just want to pass on what they say and not say a damn thing. And so I try to like avoid the entire situation so that I don't have to like deal with other people. Did you really cry, Ness? Yeah, thanks, Robin. I appreciate you in my chat. Okay, you're probably right, Schmooples. It's strange though, like I recently, well not recently. Okay, last time I hung out in real life, I felt like I was pretty fine, and it felt good. But I don't know, it's strange. Well, one of the things you say, like, anxiety feel real life, like, okay, some of the, what am I trying to say? It's like some of it is on the stream where I can't express myself on the stream sometimes. It's not just like IRL. I said that I was gonna tweet it out every time I streamed, but turns out that I didn't tweet it this time. I think I get better at expressing myself by having confidence, schmooples. I agree with you, Cyber. You can't stand small talk at work. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Why are you stressed out, Johnny? You feel useless, I feel useless too. We're both fucking useless. What can we do? I think you're right, Cyber. It can be. For some people are so disconnected from it. I do have arthritis. I have carpal tunnel, apparently. I think in 2 weeks when I visit a friend that it will improve my mood because I won't be as isolated, and that might improve my mood for like, I don't know how long do you think it would? What, like a week or two? And then I'll probably swing back down into like this depressive state again after like 2 weeks. Because last time I hung out with someone, even it was only for a few hours. It was just a few hours of hanging out, but it gave me like days worth of like motivation and happiness. I think it did. So I think when people say that about like hanging out with people, I think they have a point to it, kind of. I think it's actually like legitimately beneficial to not be totally isolated. Even though I try to like connect with my stream, but it feels like draining sometimes. I wish I could be more inspiring. I feel like in this moment right now though, saying those words, that was actually like a little bit less depressive, more like, I don't know, better. Okay, the artwork for my game, I'm kind of using like Adobe Illustrator for some stuff, but that's just like a part of it. The rest of it is through like CSS styling. Okay, so it's not like graphical, it's not like a big graphical game. It's not. How old are you, Moober? I inspire you to be nice to people. I feel like a blood-sucking leech. I feel like when people interact with me enough, I just like... I either drain them or they drain me, and then it just like breaks apart. Reflected, what do you mean? I agree with you, Alder Dragon, and like it's funny because like I wanted it to be for me, and I wanted to just be live during the day and like not give a fuck and like just drop all care about like being judged or whatever, and just be live for the people, and not even for the people though, just to be live. But it drains me over time. It drains me. Okay, like prior to like fall 2014, I enjoyed speedrunning, and I felt like happy with myself doing it. And then after like fall, or around fall, it's like I started to know that I didn't want to speedrun Ocarina of Time categories, and I'd rather just play Smash and like hang out and like read about things and learn about things and not speedrun, because it's just a fucking grind if you like take it too seriously. Yeah, but what's next, John? You just sink your life into it, your whole life. And plus the risk thing too. It's just like feels like this dead end of like crushing despair. That's what it feels like. Now, learning a new project, like when I got back into Twilight Princess, I thought that I kind of was enjoying it and I wanted to do it more. I really did. So it felt like I was kind of making it happen. But my wrist hurt again. That's quite a turnaround, Cyber, jeez. Oxytocin, yeah, well, that's what I crave. I crave oxytocin. I feel like, like what I want out of a relationship is oxytocin. Oh, you're just talking about Oxycontin. Or whatever. I don't know. That's different, I think. Oxytocin. Oxytocin, facts about the cuddle hormone. Oxytocin is a hormone secreted by the posterior lobe of the pituitary gland, a pea-sized structure at the base of the brain. It's sometimes known as the cuddle hormone or the love hormone because it is released when people snuggle up or bond socially. Even playing with your dog can cause an oxytocin surge, according to a 2009 study. Oxytocin can also intensify memories of bonding gone bad, such in cases where men have poor relationships with their mothers, can make people less accepting, people see as outsiders. Whether oxytocin makes you feel cuddly or suspicious of others depends on the environment. Oxytocin sprays. Wait, hold on. What if I just like could I like buy oxytocin and use it? Would that be just twisted? Would that even do anything? I don't know if it's actually that, but like there's a drug that floods your brain when you cuddle and you feel like when you feel like you're bonding with someone, and when you're close with someone and you're like together, and it can be like stronger after sex too, but like it's actually like an actual drug, okay, that like is in your brain, and it drops your stress, like your stress goes away and you feel extremely good. And yeah. Yeah, I think if I like I'm curious though, Erica, like what would it be like to get oxytocin and use it with just like using it alone? Like what would that do? It might not work alone. You might really need like insert cuddles into yourself, Jesus. I think you might need another person, and to bond with them and to be close with them and to feel affection, like real affection. And then your brain will flood with the drug, and then you'll get high. And it's like it's a lot better than marijuana. No, it doesn't have to be sex related. It can be though. Okay, I think sex makes it more powerful though, but it doesn't have to be sex though. What if I had cuddle auditions and then I streamed them? I just streamed the cuddle auditions. Just stream cuddle sessions. And then get really high from the oxytocin, and it would please everyone watching. And then and then yeah. God, I have this acne on my forehead. It's so annoying. Sometimes I wonder about this though, with like the cuddle thing, cause like I think it can be draining for the other party. So like I think, like for example, like I think if I clutched you, okay, like we're spooning and then I clutch you and I wrap myself around you just right and I get to like the optimal comfort zone and then I just take deep breaths and I just like absorb your body heat. I think maybe I get high and then maybe the other person would feel used. Maybe they would just feel used and then they wouldn't enjoy it. Yes, Drew. Like, used for my high. Either way, mover. Either way. Well, ideally, yes, Miss or my mango, yeah. Well, Nyx, it's strange though. Kissing can sometimes just be hollow. Well, I guess cuddling can too. It can be hollow. It's not like, it's strange. It's like, there's like this mental aspect of requiring affection and bonding, I think. Not just like, oh, I'm touching you in a certain way and that's it. I feel like there's sort of like an affectionate bonding that's involved with it that like intensifies it a lot. Frederick, can you describe how it'd be horrible? Yeah, like a random hug versus a hug that you really want from someone. Yeah. Oh, if they smell. Okay. I think the guy getting wood can be a normal part of cuddling. I was not disgusted. Okay, here's a question. What's the absolute best way to prep for anal sex? Because I don't really know. Um, is there the millennial guide to prepping for anal sex? Don't eat 6 hours before. Should it be more than 6 hours? By water douche, could you elaborate on that? Good night, Mr. Mango. Okay, so you're saying I have to buy an attachment to my shower head that allows me to shoot water into my butt. Is that correct? Oh, the beginner's guide. The fucking human body. I own a butt plug.
These are not memories.
If you want to talk about that, you're welcome to, Cyber. I kind of want to go out. Oh, well, it's like a tunic. And not like a Zelda tunic so much as like a beautiful tunic. And it fits me pretty well. I'm really happy with it. I'm not wearing it right now because I came back from Electro and my face was like red. It's not as red anymore. You can't even really tell too much right now, but You can think of it like a long shirt. That was a terrible display of it. I promise it's super good. I'll probably take pictures of me in it tomorrow. Ow. I actually ordered 2 of them from different brands. And the second one's gonna take a while to get here. And it almost fits me perfectly. Like, maybe the shoulders could be like a little bit wider because I have wide shoulders. And then maybe like the mid part could be like skinnier a bit, but it doesn't matter. It feels really good. It actually cheered me up a lot. I was putting it on, I was like, is this gonna fit me? Like, I want to. I really hope it's good. And then I put it on and it fit me really well, and I was like so happy. And I really love the way I look in it. And I might buy a bunch of them actually, maybe. Well, if I go out now, I'm gonna change out of my pajama pants, but I'm not gonna wear that thing till tomorrow. I wanna talk more on the stream. More talking. It's strange that like, sometimes it feels like I don't know how to talk. It's really weird. I've been changing my voice over like a year, like 11 months. And I need to talk a lot more, and sometimes I can't express myself. God, it's been like an ongoing theme. It's been like ongoing for a long time. I need to be much kinder to myself though. I need to be kinder to myself. I need to like allow myself. I need to allow myself to I feel like I get too self-conscious. I get too self-conscious a lot. Do I wear it with knee highs? Thigh highs, yeah. And actually I have sock glue. And the sock glue keeps the thigh highs in place. And then I could wear them like all day and walk around in them and they won't fall down. I do not have girly shoes. I do not. In fact, I need new shoes. Oh, there's something so embarrassing that happened to me. I tried to get new shoes like months ago, and it was such a nightmare. It was a fucking nightmare. I ended up buying a pair of shoes for like $70 or over $70. And like after walking around in them for the next day, I realized that they just like were not a good size. They seemed like too big, and like I was really frustrated with them, and they kind of hurt my feet to walk around in. And I want shoes that I can walk around in like outside, like long distances, or like jog in maybe. I don't know, but the shoes I got were like not good for me. And I tried to return them after like one day of walking around in them, and they're like, we can't do that. And I was like, fuck. And I don't know, I just have them in my closet. I just like don't wear them. So I wear my current shoes, which are like falling apart. And then once I walked into a sandal shop and I tried to get some fancy sandals or whatever, and all the shoes were too small for my feet because I have big fucking feet. So that was like really embarrassing. I felt really terrible after doing that. I felt really bad. It makes me feel like shopping is just a pain in the ass. Actually, there's a place that I want to go to and like try to get shoes there, or perhaps get some other clothes or something, but I was really pleased though that when I went on Amazon and I got my tunic that it fit. So hooray for online buying. It's so scary. It's like you purchase this thing, it comes in this bag, and it's like you can't return it if you open it. It must be like unopened, unworn, unwashed. And so it's like you open it, and then it's like, there it is, you paid the money for it, they shipped it to you, here it is. If it doesn't fit, then it just doesn't fucking fit. I've bought clothes before and just like they don't fit, and it's like so frustrating. How long have you known about me, Epicness? Yeah, I might go out. I might go out. But yeah, it's it bothers me that I'm not able to just talk all the time. It bothers me that I say things and then I like judge what I just said. And it bothers me that I like in the background like judge myself as I speak. And it bothers me that like sometimes I think of something to say and I can't even like say it out loud because I can't express it. It's really strange. Sometimes I think I've been going about like my voice very badly. I feel like something that I did was cyber. What was I saying? Well, I just like immediately changed my voice and you know what, something that bothers me, something I thought like what if I never tweeted that I was taking hormones, but I took them, but I just like didn't talk about it. It was just like a secret, and then perhaps maybe maybe that would have been a more gradual like a gradual sort of like development, and instead it was just like boom. And I just want to get past the inexpression. I just want to get past the inexpression where I feel like if I have a thought that I don't know how to say it, like I don't know how to say it out loud. And that's why I want to build trust with my audience and like really not feel drained by my stream, but feel empowered by my stream. I feel kind of empowered. Like I was in a bad mood when I started the stream, right? And now I'm doing better. So I think sometimes my stream is empowering for me. And actually, this stream's actually been pretty good. Like I started it in a bad mood, and now I feel like I'm in a better mood. So it's not always draining. It's not. Sometimes there is though. There's always a turning point. What do you mean, Nyx? Do you mean like a coming out? I just wonder if I could have done the whole thing more gradually, and maybe that wouldn't have thrown people off as hard, and like maybe it would have been better for my like self-expression. But what's done is done, and I just feel stupid that it's been over 11 months and I still struggle to talk out loud. Like, I just need to get past that. and then random bouts of dysphoria about how I look, but not always. I think being in a bad mood is inevitable because humans, are we born to feel highs and lows? Like, you feel and sometimes you don't feel, and sometimes you feel sad and sometimes you feel happy, and it's just built into like how you are, despite whatever status you are in life, no matter how much money you have, no matter what. You can still be sad. You can't just find eternal happiness, can you? Like, I think it's just the way we're built is to feel, and sometimes we feel sad. Thank you for calling me brave. I feel like I was brave. I feel like some people just see me as a joke, and like I read so much of that, and I don't know, it's like mental self-harm or something. Okay, like, I haven't once regretted starting hormones, not once. But I've thought about this, I've thought about different things. I've thought about my name, I've thought about my voice, I've thought about how I came out, I've thought about all the hate and everything, and like, it made me feel like I fucked up or something. It made me feel like I made a mistake. I don't know. I think it's just feeling weighed down by everyone being like an asshole, kind of. I think that it's just a supportive environment is like crucial. I think it's crucial. People joke about safe spaces. Oh, it's like, I think they're important. Like, subjecting yourself to the internet hate machine. It feels bad, and I feel better now saying this. I feel better. I feel like I've actually just kind of confessed something that's been bothering me. Kind of. I mean, I've talked about my expression before. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. It's like, it felt like my voice ended up in flux, and it was like really high up, and then it was so high up that it felt kind of bad or something. It felt, I don't know, when I was high, sometimes speaking in a very high voice seemed fine. And then I tried to lower it down, and I haven't been able to lower it like that much, I guess. Or I have been able to, but sometimes I think it's still like just kind of lifted, and it's sort of like, I don't know, it's strange. But like, when I say things, like sometimes I just I can't express myself the way I want to. Or like, I feel, how do I say it? It's like my thoughts don't come through in my voice sometimes. Sometimes it's like I'm croaking out words, and you can't hear my expression because I'm croaking them out, because I'm so self-conscious about how I sound that I just try to say them and it comes out so bad. And so, I don't know, just like relaxing and like being accepting of like myself and being less self-conscious. Yeah, like sometimes, yeah, I know, yeah, like sometimes it's fine. Now I'm thinking about how like I just sometimes when I react to something, like I just kind of, my flow kind of breaks, and I just like say 5 things at once, and I don't know, it's kind of funny when I can't organize my thoughts or whatever. Okay, it actually seems like the hate has calmed down a bit, but maybe that's because I've been almost lying low, even though I've been online so much. My streams have been kind of like, okay, I'm gonna sit here doing nothing and like clicking my computer and reading Twitter. And then people, all the hateful people, kind of stop like paying attention. Well, you say into a community, but it's like a bunch of communities. It's like this big separated like mess. And sadly, there's a lot of hate, and like the hate is kind of concentrated. It's sort of concentrated in certain places where people are kind of anonymous, and they spend time like investigating people's lives to find something to like step on. It's like an ego like inflation. I don't know, it's strange. People do that. People will spend energy doing that. They try to tear other people down. I don't know what's going on in their life. Like, what's happening in their life? Who fucking knows, because they're anonymous. But that they spend their time tearing other people down. And after being subjected to that so much, it's made me want to tear other people down too, kind of. It made me want to like... Sometimes I think I wanted to just vent and like a whole huge list of people that have bothered me in the past. And I don't actually have a list, but like I could come up with a list, okay? And like just tear into all these people, and just like, if everyone's gonna define me in their own fucking twisted way, and then how about I define the entire world in my twisted way right back at them, and just like tear everyone down in my own twisted, sick fucking mind or whatever. And it seems counterproductive. I don't actually want to do that, but I get these fleeting thoughts sometimes where it's like that would be some like revenge or something. Like, God, I don't know, it's like bad. I think it's bad. I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I just want to like tune into the happiness and tune out the hate. I think that's what I want to do. It's hard though. I get drawn into that. It's strange because like the hate machine keeps churning sometimes, where it like if I just idle online and I don't do anything, chances are the hate machine is churning potential posts about me, maybe, sometimes. Meanwhile, my supporters, like, it's not like they're churning out love while I'm not around. They're busy with their lives and shit. But the people who churn out the hate, they spend energy churning out the hate. Like, even if like shit's not going on, they're just like, alright, it's time to hate on this person now and tear them down. And so it becomes a form of like seeking attention on my part and finding a lot of negative attention. And I think it's like mentally damaging, actually, to like read it so much that you feel isolated from humanity. Like, god damn it, it's actually bad. It's literally bad. It affects people. People say the internet isn't real. It is real. Like that fucking haha cyberbullying isn't real, just turn off the screen or whatever. It's like, people should be more aware of their behavior towards others. Like, are you just trying to tear someone down? Like, to what feel like a fleeting sense of power? Does that like satisfy your ego, your need to control something in the life that you don't have control over because of whatever shit is going on in your life that you won't ever reveal because you're anonymous? Like, I don't know. It's just humanity shouldn't tear each other apart. Like, it's bad to do that. It's bad to do it. I get the urge to do it sometimes, and sometimes I want to tear apart certain things. Like, sometimes I want to be critical of certain things in a negative way sometimes, you know? And, you know, criticism is criticism, and people will be motivated to do what they do, and like morals are kind of arbitrary, but that's also scary because it's like people could, if they wanted to, do some fucked up shit, and like it's allowable by the laws of physics to do such a thing. But is that something you should do? Like, being isolated from humanity feels bad. It feels bad, so I don't know, maybe the solution isn't to isolate yourself further. Although sometimes I wonder if like humanity as a whole, if we're all drifting apart from each other. Some sort of like social entropy as we like drift apart into our own little personalized worlds where algorithms kind of like feed us what we want out of life, and we just kind of drift apart, and then it becomes so lonely, and it feels like the modern condition almost. It feels like, despite how connected we are online, I'm so fucking alone. And I don't know, maybe the streams cheered me up though. Like, I feel like now I'm expressive, like fucking now I'm able to fucking say what's on my mind and let things out and talk and like say things that feel like it matters. It feels like this whole speech I'm on right now, whatever this fucking spiel I'm throwing at you, I feel like it's good. So I feel satisfied, even if no one cares to listen or whatever. Although I think some people are enjoying what I'm saying, I don't know, whatever. It's like, and perhaps this is almost swinging back. Like, maybe this is almost like provoking the fucking hornet's nest by like calling out this internet hate mob. But it is a problem. It is a problem. It is a problem, I think. People say, you know, like, free speech is free speech, there's nothing you can do, and it's like a dangerous gray zone area. And like, I see some posts online, and it's like this post is like a meme that's trying to like damage people, and it could be dangerous. And you know, meme magic is real. You know that meme magic is real, so why are you trying to conjure up demons? Like, why not conjure up some like love? Damn it. Okay, this has felt very therapeutic to me. But I think I might go eat some delicious food somewhere. So thanks for coming in. I feel a lot better now. I feel like I just had to whine a bit. So thank you and good night. That makes sense, Frederick. Anyway, good night, everyone.